When you guys saw the script, what did you guys think?
Well, it's weird because the show's been circulating for like 2 years. Like there's been a couple different pilots about, written, because I didn't get cast originally. And then a new script came out, and it was different, and I was like, yeah, I wasn't sure about it. And once we all got together and I got hired and we all sat down and read it, it was pretty hilarious. And once I put the faces to it, it was just that much funnier.
As far as all the science talk goes, and all the physics talk, I know that there's a physicist who's on staff, but when you guys are sitting down and you're at the script table before you actually start to shoot, does anybody sit down with you and say, this is exactly what you're going to be talking about, and trying to give you a background as to what all the science means?
I used to come in and just ask for the pronunciations of it. Now that since they've started writing a pronunciation key page at the top of every script.
There's certain words that are
later on, the consultant will come in and try to teach us a little bit about what we're talking about, as opposed to just how to say it. But you can only understand so much.
Right.
You're not a physicist, and so at a certain point, there's just a limitation of the brain.
One of the first things that really struck me was the dialogue spoken by Sheldon.
Genius.
That is some tough dialogue for you guys all to get through.
No, it's true. I tried to establish early on that I was not as good as Jim Parsons was with some of that stuff, and he rattles right through it.
But he works really hard on it. He's very dedicated.
You guys get along and you're friends outside the studio? Do you guys talk about what you did the previous weekend? And is it like a camaraderie that you might not see on the show?
Sure, I think all of that. I mean, there's also a lot of time of rehearsal, but we enjoy that as well, and we're big game players. We play a lot of games over there. Kaley kills at ping pong.
I totally do.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, you're big in tennis also.
I used to play tennis, yeah. I guess that helps a little bit, but it's been fun beating everybody.
Really?
Kunal's actually very good, too. Plays Koothrappali. Very good.
Wow.
Yeah. The director bought us a ping pong table as a gift.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
So it's gotten to be like this big deal. Yeah.
What's your power move?
I would have to say my forehand. It's really good. I almost dove once. I was so into a game. Flying.
Is that right?
Win. Yeah, I love beating all the crew. It's hysterical.
Are we going to see some kind of a ping pong element in the script coming up?
That would be so funny.
We have Wii boxing coming out.
Yeah, they do a lot of video games and stuff.
Right. And then going forward this season or next season, will we see any kind of bubbling romance or something that the viewers might want to see, or is it going to be keep the tension there? What do you guys think?
I hope they'll tease us all with it a little bit.
I think they're going to drag it out. I mean, we really don't know, but it's very funny the way that it is right now, and it's kind of a cat and mouse game. And I'm sure eventually maybe something will happen, but they'll probably, stretch it as long as possible.
I hope so.
You guys moved to 8 o'clock recently on the CBS lineup. That says a lot, based on what the network, the kind of confidence CBS has in you guys.
You guys were so freaked out about that at first, though.
The 8 o'clock. Well, it was doing.
Jim was.
No.
He was worried.
Any sort of change is a little scary.
Yeah.
I mean, we all knew that it was a vote of confidence, and that along with a full second season pickup, we knew it all meant a good thing. But
when
things are going well, you're nervous about any sort of change at all.
Yeah, it's true.